new today. My chick just let me hit, I feel new today.
Alright, live, baby. Hello.
This is the Freemindzzz Takeover.
Yes, sir.
No hangover because I smoke weed.
Check, please.
So, yeah, fuck. This is what, 159? Episode 158. 158, I got two ahead of myself. We here, we live. And, hey, welcome back, B-Law. Second time around.
Yeah.
We have a new guest
Paris.
over here.
Yeah, Prophet P.
Prophet P.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers that rap. So,
Yeah.
They look nothing alike.
Freemindzzz.
Oh shit! So it's been a while. We were just talking about it before. It's been 2 years since we had you on. So if you want to reintroduce yourself to new audience members, give a little background real quick, and then
Yeah, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is but yeah, it is. It's D-Law, Prophet P. Freemindzzz, free one mind at a time. Nothing's really changed with the name and shit, but the game has changed. Got a lot of things going on now.
yeah,
So
that's all. You guys started putting out like merchandise, shit like that. You guys been doing more shows and stuff like that. So what's been the new move in the past 2 years? Like how have you guys grown in it at all?
shit. We did a lot. We've done many shows, over 10 shows.
Shit, I joined it because 2 years ago I wasn't even in it. So
Yeah, that's a big step right
yeah.
there. We've done we got an event coming up. We did our first music video. We did 2 music videos.
All right.
We released many singles. I released a project. He released a project. He released one and deleted a project. So, we've been on the move, making moves. And, yeah.
Word. So, what made you want to hop back on? Because you just said that you weren't the past.
Because, I've been a basketball player my whole life. So,
Alright.
like, sports was, like, my dream.
Mhm.
And he wanted to be a rapper since he was a kid. So, it was just kind of like, when basketball ended, after college and stuff, I was like, shit, I don't see myself working like a 9 to 5 the rest of my life. So, and then he was talking about he's still pursuing his dreams. So I'm like, hey, why? So I'm like,
All right, we good.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
All right, we back. A little minor technical difficulties, but yeah. So you're a basketball player. You got back into rapping. You saw your brother pursuing his dream while he was doing his thing. Bless you.
It's going to be 10 more.
I'm the same way. I sneeze like 3 times in a row.
I'm telling you.
the allergies is real, bro.
Hell yeah, fuck that's
But,
Zyrtec.
yeah, basically what I was saying, like it wasn't really my vision, but he motivated me. I seen him doing his thing. I'm going to his shows and stuff. I'm like, I can hop on board with this. Like, let's do it.
So, how long have you been rapping though? Was that something that like you kind of knew you could do, and you just was kind of like putting it on the back burner, or
Yeah, like we used to freestyle all the time.
Yeah.
I made when I was 16, 17, I made a song with him, but I just never took it serious.
Yeah.
Cause like in my head, I thought I was gonna play basketball. But like now, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start taking it serious. Like I'm gonna label myself a rapper. And, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's like really a year ago. I was like, all right, let's get it.
You switch into that mode of like, all right, rap is
Is that like no? Cause I used to even say like we'll be in the studio. I'm not a rapper. Like I'm just doing it. But like now I'm like no. All right, I'm gonna do this shit for real.
Take it serious.
Yeah.
See where it takes you. Honestly,
Exactly.
You never know. I mean, I know because you mentioned too the last time that we talked, we had you on. You were just getting ready to do that Atlanta competition.
Yep.
And all that. So how did doing that and experiencing that? How did that take you into doing the music videos, dropping the projects that you dropped in the past 2 years?
That was a big motivator. Funny story. All right, so what happened when we went? It was like a bunch of rappers, singers, probably like 80, no cap. So, at the at the final like little competition thing, it was raining crazy. It was like a storm. So like coming out the hotel and shit, like we, it took us a while to get there, pretty much to say. So when we got there, I signed up and I was like, when am I going? She's like, you got 57 before you. And then I was like, damn, it's 9 now. And
4 in the morning.
Yes.
This motherfucker
4
going.
in the morning. I fell asleep in the club.
Yeah.
everything. I
Damn.
drunk like half a bottle of whatever the fuck we had.
That 50 Cent, that effing.
Yeah.
That effing.
And one of the homeboys who went, he was sleeping in the car. So pretty much like when I get to my turn, I was like tired. That's not an excuse, but I was tired and shit. And the audio wasn't right. I just dropped the mic and fucking walked out that bitch. But it was a good experience because it just showed me it's like, you know, we got to get on our shit and make sure we're doing quality events and running our own stuff and doing stuff that means something, you know, more than just like trying to, I'll do this here, you know.
That makes sense.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah. I mean, that is kind of funny. You just walked out of that bitch 4 a.m, falling asleep in the club.
I got that bitch on tape too. I was recording the whole time.
Yeah, we saving it. So once we,
I was like, it's D-Long. Fuck that.
it's gonna be a motivational piece because I was dripped out and I checked the DJ. I said, all right, DJ, fix the sound. Let's go. He fixed it. Fixed it, and then I was like, I started going again. I couldn't hear myself, and I was like, man, fuck this. And I just dropped it. You know, some niggas was yelling in the back. We had to like curse them out.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you, nigga. It's D-Law, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So the Freeminddzz stuff. I mean, I know we kind of went into it the last time you were on, but like, what is you know, you guys are taking it, you know, trying to take it and see how far it goes. Like, what is I guess not the motivation, but the story behind that. Like, why Freeminddzz? Like, what is the
Story behind the movement.
There you go.
Is that what you gonna answer?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say what it means is like be free. So like we just want everybody to like be free and do decisions off their like what they believe, not what they're told, not what they think they're supposed to do. Like it's more like you do your own choices. Like you move how you want to move in this world, and like that's why we're free and we're free minds because we're not caged in. Like society don't control us. Like if I want to do something, even though it's not good, if it's good to me, it makes me feel good. I'm gonna do it, and that's a part of being free, being brave to go against the grain. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I'm all for that shit because, you know, we're over here trying to, you know, in the podcast, we're trying to do our thing. Outside of the podcast, we have our own business ventures that we're trying to.
Even having a podcast, you're creating something, so you're free.
There's definitely creativity that goes into it, but like, I do always find it difficult, like especially in today's day and age. It's so easy to get distracted and, you know, get boxed in. Like, how do you guys not let yourself get boxed in with all these distractions? You know, you got to pay bills, you got family responsibilities, all that shit. How are you guys kind of managing taking care of what you got to take care of and still trying to pursue your dream?
Consistency. I'll say that's the one word. I be even telling him when he be like getting unmotivated or he'd be like, man, I don't know. I'm like, just stay consistent. And as soon as we get in the studio, I was like, we'll get it. Oh man, I love this shit. Yeah. Staying consistent, man.
And my answer would be faith. Cause like I just came from work. Yeah. Only thing getting me through is like we're gonna make it. Like, I'm gonna be somebody. Like I'm not about to be here all my life. Like that's what motivates me, kind of, and helps me. Like all right, let's get it. Like instead of getting down and stuff like that.
Yeah, this man coming straight from work, so you already know
exactly
the hustle.
Put in the extra hours.
There you go.
It's overtime.
and you get to a point is like, am I gonna keep doing this 9 to 5, or am I gonna do what I love and keep striving for it? And am I gonna be 60 years old looking back like, damn, if I would have did 2 more shows, if I would have did this and that, you know? So that's what drives me.
Break free.
Even when I'm like, you know, everybody get nervous. If I'm like, you know, I just like, you want to keep going to work and doing this, working for somebody else, and then that instantly gets me like, let's go, man.
Fuck no, baby. Fuck all that. Yeah, I mean, we're in that same boat right now. It's, you know, having a fucking answer to somebody else is just like, even if it's something secure, there's just something about it that's just like, man, it just doesn't sit well.
This is not how life's supposed to be.
No, like you shouldn't have to be fucking having to go to work, make somebody else money, do work for somebody else, and not reap more benefits from it, essentially.
And then ask, can I go to lunch? Can I go to the bathroom?
Can I have a day off?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sick. Yeah. Can I not come in?
Can I work 310 days and take 20 days off. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's just wild.
can I work 8 hours to have 30 minutes off to myself?
And
Like, come on,
They
man.
give you just enough to be comfortable.
Yeah,
but, like,
Job is just over broke. J-O-B.
There you go.
Damn. There you
Hey,
go.
say that again.
Wisdom.
Say, I don't
Say
think
that
they
for the
heard
people
that.
in the back.
Yeah.
Job stands for just over broke. J-O-B. Just over broke.
Damn, just
Remember that.
maintaining, just getting by, barely making ends meet. That's real shit, though. I mean, that's most people into the, in the world. You know,
It's
just
probably going to be a project name.
Hey,
For real,
there
for
you
real.
go. There you go. I mean, speaking of you guys' project, you said that you guys both each put out different projects. If you guys want to go into that a little bit and explain what was the inspiration behind those.
Tell them ignorant
Okay,
intellect.
well,
Yeah, that shit is.
I heard. and I've listened to a couple joints.
Yeah,
off
I
that
seen
shit.
you post it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate
man, that
that.
shit. I will say this: your guys' beat selection is always. I fuck with it.
Yeah,
I fuck
thank
with the
you.
beat selection.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
But okay, so the ignorant intellect, that's the name of my album. So like people say like, what is that? Like it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
But if you know me, that's me. Like I could be very ignorant, like get judged, like oh he don't, but I'm very deep, like into the universe, spiritually, everything. Like, but I get judged a lot. So it's like I'm both, cause I can be ignorant and I can be an intellect, and it's like that's life. It's a balance, good and bad. Anything you can have both. So that was my meaning behind it. And if you listen to my songs, it's like it sounds like upbeat or whatever. But if you listen to what I'm saying, it's like damn. On these beats, this flow, and people usually don't say this type of shit.
Yeah.
Like they talking about murdering, drugs. Like, I'm not talking about that. Like I'm talking about real shit, like your mind, the world, how you get control and all that. So that's my inspiration behind that.
Word.
Yeah.
Like in Fuck Fear. I like what you're saying in Fuck Fear.
Yeah, shit, like Third Eye View, all of them. Like,
Yeah.
I try to put some messages because
Yeah.
like that's the intellect, but the ignorant is like the
We
way
still
it sounds.
we still turned up. We
Yeah,
still getting
exactly.
down.
Because that's how I am. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to the boring, slow. Like, I'm like, yeah, I got bars, but I'm not about to
Yeah.
just bump that shit. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the good thing though, is that like a lot of people that try to fucking say something are kind of lacking in certain areas as far as like
Exactly.
musically and like
Yeah.
what sounds good to the ear.
yeah, exactly.
They're just they're too focused on just pounding the message across, and it's like,
exactly.
I like what you're doing, but for that everyday average
Yeah,
person,
you
you
get
gotta get them hooked somehow.
Exactly, because you can't preach to the choir. Like
Yeah.
people that want to listen are gonna listen to the slow shit,
Yeah.
but I want to get the people that's not
Exactly.
listening.
That's
That
not
they're
paying
just
attention to that
they
shit.
just want to hear like some catchy shit, and then they might listen to it again. Oh wait, what did
Exactly.
he say? Like that's
Yeah.
my intention.
Oh, the whole time I was just hearing Fuck Fear.
Yeah, I thought he was
Hey,
fuck that shit.
No, for real though, I ain't gonna lie. That's like I was just Fuck Fear, Hope, and I was like, hold on, let me hear what he's saying. And then he's saying like, don't let society keep you in and think outside the box and
Shit.
fear is what you make. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
damn, okay.
I got a shit tatted. False evidence appearing real. Like
So-
fear is usually you don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm.
You make up these situations in your head, but it's like you don't even know what's gonna happen. You're just making it negative. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how we're programmed.
And we touched on that last time.
Yeah,
I think.
kind of like running off of like built-in narratives and shit like that, and just
Exactly.
fucking running with that shit, and
And-
that fucks up a lot of people
Hell
because
yeah, it fucked me up in basketball. Like,
yeah,
like that's how. But failure is great, or
Mm.
it could be your worst enemy, or it could be your best friend. Like
One
yeah,
of the best teachers. but
exactly,
people
like,
don't use it.
if you use it like, okay, this is a lesson, let me get better, you'll be stronger than ever. But if you take pity and be the victim, it'll tear you apart.
which a lot of people do now.
yeah, true.
Feeling bad for themselves.
If you use it as like that, like you said, victim mentality, like, oh, why did this happen to me? Like, oh, or scared it's gonna happen again. Instead of the lesson, like, oh, this happened. All right, what can I do to change this? Right? What can I do to not have this happen?
Exactly.
That's when you can use it as a lesson and use it as fuel to.
Exactly. Like I
Motivate
already
yourself.
failed. What's the worst they can happen? Oh, yeah.
Ruining the life. It's wrong with you.
But yeah.
Okay. People join the live. How you turn the camera?
Nigga sound like an old man. How to turn that camera, boy? How you work this thing?
how to
man?
work this gram.
But yeah, we about to drop a project though, Freemindzzz together. Like we're gonna do an album together, joint album. Yeah.
I'm not doing shit with you.
How often y'all go to the studio?
Sometimes it be like every week,
Yeah,
twice a
but-
week. Like one point we was going like, when was it, like from January
I'm about to
to
say,
March? We was going like twice a week,
yeah,
every
Friday
week.
and Saturday, but
Yeah.
then we'll take like a month off.
Yeah, we haven't been in like
But then
like a month.
when we go back, I bet
Yeah.
we're gonna be.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Y'all go to y'all like rent out a studio or like rent 1 hour.
Shout out to Hit Squad.
Oh, you
We
guys
go to Hit Squad.
His squad is right down the street.
all right.
It's right next to the event we having on
Oh,
Friday.
for real? Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right next to me,
Yep.
Damn.
You be eating there, don't
I've eaten there actually.
They got a whole bunch of cats in the back, too. Raccoons too.
So tell us about the show you're about to do on Friday.
It's about to be crazy. It's going down. We got DYB. That's our homeboy from way back in the day. We got Die Young. This dude, he's from New York, and like he does spoken word.
Yeah.
And you got to hear this dude's stories. Like, it's deep. We got Said Life. You know, he's a white boy, and he got these little jams. Like, so we got a few people, and then we got us, and you know, we're gonna have a little showcase. We're gonna perform. It's gonna be hookah, and then we got this DJ Cheesecake. He's an Asian dude, and this dude is like, he's fearless, man. I'm telling you, that's why I want him to DJ. Yeah. No, seriously, yeah, I should look at his.
Nah, I ain't gonna
IG.
lie. I was looking at him like, are you sure? But this dude, like, it was like 30, 35 people. He just started freestyling, like
Off the head, like this dude in the
like,
brown.
pointing.
Why you
I'm
looking
like-
at me with the frown? Like,
I'm like,
the
you gotta
cra-
respect that.
Yeah,
you gotta
so-
respect that.
Yeah, he got skill. And he know the culture, so it's gonna be dope. So,
We don't judge. Free man.
$10 to get in, deja vu.
There you go. So these are all people that you've like met like along the way, or like how'd you get this set up?
Yeah, it's like the Wizard of Oz. We met them all on the yellow brick road. So
On their way to the top.
yeah, for real. Like I mean, shit. It started with us, and we just like even Crash at his squad, our engineer. Like, I looked him up on Google, and because I was working with somebody else before, that dude he quit or something, and I really liked him. His name was I forgot his name. Ski. But then Crash, he came in. He's good too, so he's great. And then you know, as we go to these shows and shit, we just start meeting people.
Yeah.
And we start talking politics. What you do?
Yeah. He's a politician. For real.
Politics.
I try.
Watch your words, buddy.
That's
That's really close.
You know what I meant, but nah, he be talking to everybody, but that's good. You need that.
Hey, for real, I would say he's more of the one that's willing to go talk to people and you know,
Yeah, I'm more
make an
like
appearance and
yeah,
shit. I don't mind it. I'm good at it.
Exactly,
But like I kind of pick and choose a little
exactly.
bit more.
Like
yeah,
this
shit.
motherfucker just natural. Like hey, work
Real
the women.
shit.
I'm like I can't do that.
Yeah,
Like
that's him too, like a fucking T.
hey, it's a balance.
We gotta get this.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get on?
Hey,
Yin and yang.
I said, you need that.
Ignorant intellect.
And
White
I'll
blood.
come and be the sidekick. Like I'll come and help you out.
Swoop in when I need to, and then swoop right back out.
Exactly.
Do shit behind the scenes and stuff. But I mean, that's kind of like why I started, like, you know, start picking up doing the editing and stuff like that. Cause
Yeah.
I'm just like, again, I could talk to people, but like, I definitely got to be in like, I got to find a mood for it.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the mood to talk to people, I can fake it, but like after a certain amount of time, it's gonna be.
And I ain't gonna lie, like when I smoke, I really get in the mood. Like man, I ain't trying to talk to nobody, bro. Like, I just want to be in my world, bro. Like fuck that shit. Dog.
Real shit.
And you don't really smoke as much, right?
Not anymore, bro.
Yeah, see,
And he don't smoke. That's
See?
it. That's social. Hey, we figured it out. Don't if you want to be social, don't smoke.
Real shit. Drink a little bit, get that
But
fucking.
even when I did smoke, it really didn't matter.
Nah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, no,
I know
he's always been like.
him too.
It was always like, especially with us, or even when like we had Jordan as well. I mean, if we would go out, I knew that was like my role of the podcast.
Yeah.
I had to talk to him.
Because you fucking know everybody when we go out, so,
Wasn't
so it's like, bro, naturally we just kind of like,
Good.
I just led the way, and I was like, "Come on, let's go." And like, I would talk to people, walk up to. I mean, shit. That's how we have, for instance, most of the followers we have on Instagram was straight guerrilla marketing. We walking
shit.
up to random people,
Yeah.
groups of 5-10 people. Hey, y'all listen to podcasts, and
Yeah.
just starting conversations.
real shit.
That's what you got to do too. Like you said, like
And then,
you can have the best product if people don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
How
And
they
I feel
gonna
like
do it.
that's the best way to do it too, because you're
Marketing.
able to build that face to face too. So it's like, you know, you go talk to people,
Exactly.
whatever. Oh yeah, we do a podcast, and then you can kind of
Exactly.
give a little bit of your personality right there, and they
Exactly.
kind of feel like they got that
Exactly.
that one on one,
Like when
that
they watch
personal.
it, they're
Yeah,
like, I know that.
exactly.
I'm familiar with
Yeah,
them.
so
yeah.
that definitely helps. That's probably the best way for, you know, like you said, that we've gotten like most of our followers on Instagram and shit like that.
But that's you gotta be a natural.
Of course, everyone who then watches the episode after always is gonna remember this motherfucker. I remember him coming up to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Telling me watch that shit.
like
Like,
they
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
like any platform they see us on, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, freaking Apple Podcasts, TikTok, they're like, this motherfucker.
Hey, tune in. You heard all those platforms.
YouTube Shorts.
There you go.
Yeah, we've been doing the shorts now. That's what's been getting us a lot of views, is posting those shorts on YouTube. Yeah.
You know why? Because a lot of people got short attention span.
Real shit. And the thing is that like it shows you the analytics on it. Bless you. It shows you the analytics on it, so it'll show you like about how long the people are watching. So I'll put about like a minute snippet on there,
Yeah.
and it's been saying people are only watching about 30 to 40 seconds of it. Bless you. So then I've just been trying to cut it down a little bit more, so it's more in that.
Bless you 10x. nigga.
hey, I had this problem my whole
Bro, I
life.
understand, dog. I understand. I feel you. I feel
Bro,
you.
in school, like, it'd be like, snot, I had to go out, everybody laughing and shit.
Yeah, it starts off. Bless you. It is, come on, man.
Bro, shut
Goddamn. I'm
up.
trying to like.
My teachers get mad at me, like, when it's quiet.
Do you
I'm
need
not
to
doing
excuse
this shit
yourself?
on purpose, bro. Like,
You need to go to the
I can't
bathroom.
help it.
Fuck. So how many years apart are you guys?
10. Damn, you fucked it up. Nah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
believable.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were fortunate to go to high school together.
Word.
Like, I feel
He's
like,
95. I'm 92.
Yeah, he was a senior, I was a freshman, so for me, that was great.
Yeah.
Like, I got jumped up above my
Yeah,
friends.
you start hanging out
yeah.
with all the fucking older
And I
kids
knew
and
shit
shit.
that they didn't know. Like, yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Is there any like having to get anybody out of trouble type shit?
Oh, shit. Many times. One time we had to shut down the whole party.
God,
Let me
damn.
see. Let me see who on this bitch.
Right, they might be.
I
I
don't see
remember
nobody.
that shit.
Yeah, we had to shut down the whole party. Apologies. Whose party was that?
Paige.
Yeah. Apologies to Paige. Damn. But yeah, we had the cops come out and everything
Damn.
because somebody was fucking with him. You know.
Yeah, somebody sucker punched my ass over a girl, but he didn't even hit me. Like, he hit me in the back of my head. I was good. And I was legit. And this nigga was like 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, but we made that nigga apologize
yeah.
and call himself a
And he
bitch.
said, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm
So
a bitch.
hey, and you know who you are. You know you.
That's most of my beef over girls. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't even do it shit like that. But I wasn't even doing nothing that time. Like,
They'd be fucking coming up to you, fucking.
bro, like and we was on a bus with her. She sat on my lap, and I was like, "Oh shit, here it goes." Girls, bro. Like,
Damn. Get in
Yeah.
trouble.
Many
Yeah.
times at the courts, like he said, you always have to fire him. But I mean, I like it though. And you see, I'm there. I got his back. He gonna
Yeah.
fire off on somebody. So
yeah.
Hey, I mean that
I
definitely
always
helps.
been
Fuck.
like that. Like, I'll black out. Like that's what fucked me up with basketball too. Cause I'll just they're like, he a firecracker. Like this motherfucker's crazy. Like it just snapped. Like
Damn.
that's from being tormented by him and my older cousin. Always fucking with me and shit.
see how
He's
see it come back
fucking
full
airing
circle.
you out now.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
That's why I got that build because I
fuck.
grew bigger.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
what's
That
up?
shit fucking gives you character, getting your ass
Yeah.
whooped a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. He was teaching you at a young
Yeah.
age. It's how it might be for you if you don't watch out. Shit.
It's always funny when people are like, oh, Bill's character. It's like, I got enough damn character.
Yeah, right.
Harry
Fuck
Potter novels.
Right, Eddie Murphy. Shit, I play all the roles.
But damn.
That's it.
That's what's up, guys. That's what's fucking up. So,
When's if you give the people a preview, when's y'all's project together gonna drop?
Right now, there's not a date. I'm gonna be dropping my shit. It's called Just Do It. So you know, my last one was Adidas. This one's Just Do It. And you know, playing off, it's just don't fear, just do it. Like, don't be questioning, don't doubt, don't hesitate. Just
don't let Nike hear that shit.
no, let them hear that shit so I can get an endorsement. Fuck that, and be out of here. But yeah, you know, that's gonna be the next one. Then after that, we're gonna do the Freeminddzz shit. You know, we already got the singles and stuff.
Word.
That'll probably be later in the year.
Yeah, like around Halloween, probably.
Word.
Yeah.
I know I said fear last time I was here, but I don't know, it just didn't line up. I'm still gonna do that though. false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
But the just do it feels right because that's where I'm at. That's where we're at in life.
Yeah,
you know, like just fucking do it, man.
Yeah. I might drop an album too in July, like August around there, cause I only have one.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, all right, let's
Trying to get that
'cause
shit
this nigga
rolling
got
a
like
little bit.
this is like his fourth.
Nah, it's third.
But what about the one on SoundCloud? You don't count that one?
Yeah, it's Adidas. Just listen, and then it's gonna be just do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, his fourth.
So you got to catch up.
Exactly. I only got one. I had two, but I'm a perfectionist. Right?
For real. So what's your writing process like, man?
Shit, I listen to the beat, hum a melody first, like, and then I'll be like, all right, what could I say here? And that's another thing about like trying to be the ignorant intellect, like trying to have a good flow with the words. Like I see why they put simple words. That shit is so hard to like. Like you only got like
Finding
four
the cadence
syllables.
and shit
It's
like
like
that,
fuck,
yeah.
like I want to say this big ass word or this. I gotta explain it more, but I only have like
Yeah.
And I was like fuck, like. But hey, I figured it out. But that shit was a little frustrating. But I was like, hey,
You ever help?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you ever ask him for help? Or?
nope.
Yeah,
I got
all the
pride.
time.
I got pride.
How he really write his rhymes is like this.
Oh,
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah,
Yeah.
bro, he write all his shit.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I'll be proud. I'll be proud of him. He writes all his shit.
I got pride. But one thing I shout out to him, he hears the little shit. Like
Yeah.
I record it. And then I'll be like, all right, what you think? Then
That's
he'll be
that
like, I think
executive
you should-
producer,
yeah.
baby.
He's like, I think
Nah, he
you
do
should
it
put
too.
this
He do it too, though.
You should put it. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Like you the one that made me
So
look
it's
at
like,
it.
that's what I was asking.
I'll take it. A lot of people say I'm a lyricist, so I'll take that.
Yeah, like
be
you
that
made
crap.
me look at it.
Give me that crap.
No, but for real though, like, cause this nigga look at music different. Like he hears everything, and he made me start looking at it like that. And I was like, when I write, I hear his voice. Like you should put this. Like that's how. Like he's my main inspiration for rap. Like I give it
That's
to him.
fucking. That's a beautiful thing, though.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. I keep it real. I keep it real.
Shit.
Like enough to make a grown man cry.
Yeah, right. It's getting the alcohol.
You gonna be in here like Lamar Odom. Y'all seen that on Drink Champs? Nigga was crying and
Was he?
shit. Yeah.
Hey, he been
Recently
through
or
a
last
lot,
one?
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
He started
He's been through
blaming
some
Nori.
shit. I mean, he's been through some shit.
He was like, "Come on, Nori." He's like, "Nah, man, we love you." He's like, "Nah, you know what you did." He got me jumping. That shit was hilarious. I was like, I mean, it's sad, but it's hilarious. Like, man.
Hey. But I mean, that alcohol started fucking making you talk a little bit more,
Yeah.
fucking loosen you up. Fucking, you might say some shit that you might
Right.
not normally say.
Hey,
But
that,
you're fucking
yeah.
thinking it, though.
That's the truth.
That's
The
freeing
alcohol
your
brings the
mind.
truth.
Freeing your mind
Yeah,
a little bit.
exactly. Exactly.
Hey.
And, you know, in moderation. We don't want anybody fucking becoming an alcoholic or nothing like
Yeah.
that.
But it will free.
Yeah, right. Not from no hangover.
Shit.
Yeah.
How ironic would that be?
Which we've actually had a few people, like, it's probably been like a month now. Some dude hit us up because I think he works for the radio in like fucking Wisconsin or some shit like that. And he hit us up because I guess he was starting his own shit. And he said, "Oh shit, I started my own show called No Hangover. I saw you guys, have that. I'm gonna stop it out of respect. I see what you guys are doing. Like, keep on doing it." But he was doing it for like, AA shit and like recovery and all that shit. So I'm like, hey, shout out to you, bro, because like I know I have a couple people in my family that are recovering or like all that shit. So it's like, hey, I respect what you do, so keep it up. But I mean, he was a real cool dude. He's like, yeah, stay consistent, keep on doing it. I like what you guys are doing and shit, but. Bless you.
Here we go.
Nigga story.
Here we go.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Everyday life.
But hey, that's why he's so blessed. 'Cause
He be getting all these blessings.
What's the real reason?
it runs enough for every shit.
Nah, I got 18 stitches in my damn forehead. Got my sinuses split open.
All right, you could have.
Damn. Damn.
Okay, this motherfucker hit me with a mallet on accident though, but
Oh, there you go. At least it was on accident,
It was on purpose.
That's what we've been telling him.
yeah, right.
I went in my own room. And nah, just no, it was an accident.
Damn. So it's just you two as far as siblings, or you got other siblings?
That's just us.
Yeah, we might have some brothers and sisters we don't know about.
True.
We had a
In
little
Cambodia.
cousin. He grew up with us like basically until he's like 14. His name Junior. Like he like our brother. Too.
Yeah, I think he's doing big things.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an accountant and shit.
Yeah.
Got his own job and shit. I was like, hey, stay on the accounting because checks is coming in. We need them cuts.
Yeah, it's always good to know the
Yeah.
Shit, he's 20 and he make like 70,000 a year already.
He was 21.
Yeah, he just turned 21.
Accounting, that is not fun.
No, it's not because you're fucking dealing with other people's
Yeah,
money.
exactly.
Well, I technically took 3 accounting classes.
Oh.
I failed the one. But just to get my little business degree I had to take 2 accounting classes.
Yeah.
That shit is not fun.
Anything with like math and numbers.
The accounts receivable account. I took it when I played, but luckily, like when you play sports, you could just tell your coach.
Where'd you play?
You said where?
Yeah.
It's called Hillsboro. Like, it's a community college
In Tampa.
In Tampa?
Yeah.
The Hawks. Oh.
Yeah.
I played football at a D3 school in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
I only stayed for a fucking semester. That shit was fucking. That student athlete life is rough.
Bro, I got kicked off the team like 5 times, bro. It came back within like it's a 2-year school. I played for 3 years. Like, that's how much I got kicked off and came back and shit.
Yeah, no, that student athlete life, that's fucking for real. You really got to be dedicated for that shit.
If you played soccer, that would have fit better. I got kicked.
Business.
Hey,
But
you're already fucking thinking.
But yeah, it's like that shit is it's yeah.
Well, because like between like, especially, I mean, I was in Virginia, so I was far away from everyone. So I really had to stay on top of myself.
Yeah.
Because these fucking professionals don't give a fuck if you.
I'm just kidding.
But
I didn't be myself.
That's not gay. That's not gay. He made himself.
Oh shit! But like
back-to-back freaking episodes, this guy be saying.
I need. Oh,
You should cut it and like.
The first one was kind of because you fucking. He said, I don't even remember what you said.
What you said.
Oh.
What
you said.
Oh, you talking about the fucking Peggy shit? It's because I had a fucking boot on my leg for like I've had it on for like 2 months now. I've just been kind of like getting to like wean off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have an ankle brace on right now, but so like when I walk around because it's got a wedge in the fucking boot, I walk around and call it like Peggy. And this motherfucker took it to a fucking. I said they called me Peggy, and he looked at me like, "Whoa!" Like,
okay.
That's the shit. That shit went right over my head when he said that shit too. And I'm like,
Peggy.
What the
okay.
He's out here like life is pegging me. I'm like, damn.
Whoa. Pause.
That's why that shit was fucking hilarious to me. I was just like, all right.
Actually, let me stop. You get canceled nowadays. Oh, they said pause. Remember when that shit
Fuck
was
all
lit?
that shit.
Lil Wayne used to say no homo to everything.
Freemindzzz.
that
Everybody
shit-
has their opinion.
I mean, we've talked about this before. I don't really feel like even when canceling was a big thing, it's just like a temporary thing. Like you get unless you're doing some real like fucked up shit. But even when we talked about like Bill Cosby, fucking R. Kelly, people still playing his music.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby still fucking.
He on the air.
Yeah, so it's like you get fucking canceled for a short amount of time. Once people forget and move on to the next thing, you can go back to doing OJ fucking Simpson. That motherfucker's on Twitter, fucking running a fucking muck, doing whatever the fuck he does.
Joking around and shit.
Real shit.
Oh.
Talking about if I did it.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm not saying I did, but if I did.
That shit's wild.
But I say with that, the cancel culture though is like they're like fucking contradicting themselves because they be like, you need to respect our opinion, our view, bro.
But we don't respect yours.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we don't respect the vibe.
Exactly.
Like we don't have to
See?
agree. I'm not coming
Look.
at you. I'm not saying I hate you. I just don't understand it. So like,
Give us an opinion.
yeah, exactly. Like,
And this is the big thing
It's
with
like,
free.
what the fuck?
That's another big thing with Freemindzzz. Like it's like you want to can't like we're focused on these little petty issues, like somebody's opinion, somebody's choice of words. Like, come on, man. There's fucking millions of people out here dying, getting shot, mass shootings. We're struggling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't even know. Like, the currency's about to change. Like,
Yeah,
people,
real shit.
this real shit going on. We're worried about, oh, you said faggot. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, free your fucking mind. Like, there's bigger issues that we need to get to.
But that's what they're trying to, you notice how like people put more value in words and put more value into what everybody else is saying about you. Like for me, the only people I really care about what they think about me is family, loved ones, friends. Anybody else that I don't fucking know, why would I care about their opinion? They don't know me as a person. So they're just fucking saying shit. If they call me whatever fucking racial slur or whatever they're trying to get under my skin, they're just doing it for that reason, just to get under my skin. So it's like, why do I care what you say?
Yeah.
But too many people will fucking random person on the street. Oh, you're a fucking bitch. Oh my god, and they would let them ruin their whole fucking day. They'll fucking sit with that. Am I really a bitch? This, that, whatever. And it's like, when it's just like, it's like when it's just like that person was just saying some shit because they were mad. Like, why are you taking it so fucking to heart? Yeah. But it, you know, that's the type of society we live in that kind of breeds that shit right now. That, you know, you gotta be wary of what everybody thinks, and you can't offend anybody, and make sure everyone's okay, because if not, then so and so might think a certain way about you, and it's like, when really it does not really fucking matter.
Who gives a fuck?
Real shit.
Like Lil Wayne said, the world is your mirror. Like, they react off you. Like, you're not supposed to react off others.
Yeah, basically.
We back.
Back his windshield. He was like, the U.S. is gonna run out of tampons because all these new pussies.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Man, he was a redneck for sure. Rednecks be having the best sayings, man.
Nah, he ain't lying. This word, these new generations. Oh man.
But real shit though, I mean, like you were saying, like a lot of shit that people were rapping about even 10 years ago, you know, you try to get away with that shit now.
The
like,
Chappelle show, like that shit got canceled.
I mean, they tried to fucking cancel Chappelle like 2 or 3 times already since he came back for the transphobic shit.
Yeah.
But he, like, if you watch that stand up, like he goes through the whole fucking story of it, and at the end, it's like, that was my friend. Like, we had a relationship. Like, it's not like I'm over here like fuck all trans people, but it's like, that's just kind of weird. Like you can make fun of anything.
Yeah, even because it's not natural.
Yeah, exactly.
Natural,
That's what I say. Like, I'm like, it's not that it's hate or anything. I'm like, be realistic with yourself. If I walk out in a tube top and a fucking skirt,
you're gonna get looks.
Motherfuckers are gonna look at you, bro.
This was a good story. This was a good story. This dude said, okay, he said a kid woke up. He told his mom. No, he jumped off the roof and he broke his leg. His mom said, why the fuck would you jump off the roof? And then he said, cause I identify as a bird. And she said, but you're not a bird. You can't be jumping off a roof. And, you know, it just goes to show you, like, and then, she said the moral was she tried to admit her son to the psychiatric ward because he thought it was a bird. And it's like, yeah, you're not a bird. So, like, why are you trying to jump off the roof? It's like this, you know, and then it's like, but if you identify with something else, you know.
Well, I mean, people are going to try and find fucking loopholes in that shit and try and, but obviously, and it's, again, it's a lot of people just making excuses for shit that they don't want to fucking face certain things or come to terms with certain shit. And like, hey, listen, if that's what you want to do, more fucking power to you. But like, a lot of shit sounds cool in theory and when you're talking about it, but then when you actually do it and that shit's not reversible and then you have regrets of it, because I saw a number that it's like up to like 75% of people that do the surgeries and shit end up regretting it.
Yeah, because it's against your nature.
Yeah, like, if you gotta get surgery to do something, shouldn't do
shit. And it's just like, man, like that shit is not fucking an easy process.
But then it's like a contradictory to Freemindzzz too. But like,
look, this is what you say. You could be free. Don't rub it in your face. If you wanna do that, accept the repercussions.
It's the food, man. It's the GMOs. It's the chemtrails, man.
No, to be honest, if they didn't try to cancel people rubbing fish, I wouldn't have a problem. Like, hey, fuck it, that's you. You do you. But my thing is the thing, like, you gotta walk on eggshells. Like, why? Like, what the fuck?
We got a whole episode about it.
Yeah, like,
you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you don't gotta force it down.
Exactly. That's the problem. Like,
all right, question.
Go wear a skirt.
You have a brother, right? And you have 2 sisters, right?
I have 2 sisters, but I do have a younger brother. He's my stepbrother, but...
Okay, well, it's different with sisters. But how would you feel? They were like, I'm a man. Like, you still love them, right?
Of
and
course,
everything.
I would still love them, but
right? But you would right? See? It makes sense. I remember when we was 10.
And that's where it's like, that's kind of where it starts getting like gray area, because like, okay, like, listen, do what you want to do. If you're a girl and you feel like you want to be a guy, that's one thing. But if you're a guy, you feel like you want to be a girl, that's something. But like, you're not though. So like, when it starts, like a lot of the stuff when it's been getting like trickling into sports and like physical activities and shit like that, it's like, what?
That's
like,
what I said.
It's like, because there was the one that really stuck out to me was obviously the Leah Thompson one, the swimmer. That was a big one that she broke a whole bunch of records. But there was one before that, like in like 2017-ish, I want to say, that it was a UFC fighter that was a guy that It was an MMA fighter. It wasn't UFC. It was
braids.
MMA.
Yeah.
But it was a guy that transitioned to a girl, and he was going into the ring and fucking
Beat
whooping
her
their
ass,
ass.
right?
But like for the first 5 fights, he didn't like disclose it, so they didn't know that they were fighting a dude, a biological dude.
Let me tuck my nuts real quick.
Is
Is my ball up? Hold on. Is my right ball up?
Hey, y'all seen the movie Joanna, man?
Yeah.
That-
All right. But yeah, that shit is fucking. That's where it starts. Cause like, hey, listen, you could be a girl all you want. You still fucking got the muscle mass, and the bone density of a man. Like, it don't matter how many hormones and shit you take. Like,
Exactly.
once you're fucking 18, 19, 20 years old, like, it's hard to reverse that shit. Like, so it's like,
And what's the side effects of that? People not even thinking like.
oh, depression. Fucking.
And this is new. Like,
Yeah.
in 20 years, like that, injecting hormone might do some crazy
Real
shit. Like,
shit.
make a new disease or some shit like that. Like,
It's already some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's a weird time that we're living in.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
just a fucking odd time, but.
But to be honest, the people that think like this need to be more vocal, I think, because when they try to cancel stuff, I feel like the people that believe the way we do, we should go support the people or the companies that cancel to kind of like make it balance. I feel like that's where it's lacking. Like, them motherfuckers get together
Yeah.
and attack.
Well, I mean, because there's so many groups that are backing, like,
Yeah, I
people
know.
thinking like this.
I know.
They're wanting
Well, yeah,
people
because
to
mainstream.
think, like,
That's mainstream
But
media.
I know a lot of people do not agree with this shit.
And I will agree with that. That mainstream and like what's like
I mean, look what happened to Bud Light, for example.
real shit.
Shit, I didn't even know what happened.
That was so Bud Light.
People start. Okay.
That big controversy. Bud Light put transgender. It was a male. They put a transgender chick on the Bud Light can. Bud Light, in a matter of days, lost billions because everyone boycotted Bud Light. They're like, I'm not buying this shit.
Yeah.
Why are you putting a dude on a fucking beer can?
It's the rednecks. I'm not drinking this goddamn shit.
Yep.
Fuck this. Going to coolers.
Exactly. They fucking fucked up their clientele.
Yeah.
Quick. So
See,
matter
that
of
proves that
days
people are
lost billions. So like all of the advertisement people, the head executives all had to step down because they got fucking like, okay, we fucked up. Like, we fucked up big time.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, yeah, there's definitely a lot of people who don't, believe in this shit and
Yeah.
don't back that.
They need to be more vocal because they're winning. The alphabet gang, like the motherfucker, like
The alphabet gang. That's hilarious.
They beat. Shit. But like it is like a lot of the mainstream media is backing that shit. Whether it's right or whether you agree with it or not. Like, I just feel like it's gone so far away from like actually just giving the fucking news. Like, just this is the facts. You take it how you want.
Exactly.
A lot of it is now you have to pick sides. Like, you have to be
Exactly.
one way or another, or both sides are gonna come attack you, and then you just they'll fuck you up.
I don't understand why I can't just be like, all right, you do you, I do me. Like, that's my mentality. I don't care if it gang. I don't care if you, but it's when you like, you have to accept it or you're wrong. It's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Nah, it's definitely a fucking a lot of gray area. Yeah, a lot of gray area.
You're wrong for doing it.
Exactly. Like, I'm trying to ignore your ass. Like, I'm trying to block you out. Like, you're jumping in my path, bro. Like,
I'm just trying to stay in my lane. And you're over
exactly.
here
I don't
swerving.
even want to look at you. Like, I'm chilling. Like, man, that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah. But I mean, it does kind of seem like a little bit since it just kind of seemed like we're kind of like getting more towards like the middle of like it's a little bit more acceptable now to like have an opinion on it. I don't have an opinion on it, but it's okay. Like, not so many people are gonna come after you and shit like that, but it definitely is coming after a lot of fucking from like 2020 up until like last year. Really, it's been like just a lot of fucking bullshit. Fucking families fighting over dumb shit. Fucking, yo, you don't think like this? Fuck you. I'm not gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna unfriend you on everything, and all that shit. It's like, oh shit. Like,
But
what the
like,
fuck?
and
what the
that's
fuck?
going against the world. Like,
Shit.
this world you're supposed to have. That's what makes it interesting. If everybody thought the same fucking way.
But that also keeps keeps
Free
people.
minds.
Real shit. That keeps your mind open when you're able to hear other people's opinions
Exactly.
and shit. Like, if
And
you don't,
you don't have to agree.
Yeah.
Just listen.
if you
Like,
shut
Just
off,
listen.
everyone who disagrees with you and you just keep a whole bunch of yes men around you, you don't fucking grow. You don't learn shit. You get fucking dumb. You just fucking think that what's in your bubble is reality when that's only half of it.
Exactly.
And you can't fucking live life only knowing half of the fucking story. Only knowing half of what's going on.
Exactly.
That's a fucking recipe for fucking failure right there.
And I feel like what happens is people, it's lack of knowledge of self. Because I feel like once you know yourself, that's when you kind of open up. Like, all right, like, what do they have to say? Because you understand this shit is, like, bigger. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a psychedelic advocate. Like, I did LSD.
Yeah.
And that shit, like, that's what
that shit opens your fucking
like,
mind up. That shit opens your mind up.
This world is big. Like, I'm like a little part of this shit. Like you said, because I
gotta get him help.
No, I'm telling you.
1-800.
I'm not saying do it, but when I did it, I had a great experience. And, like, I was just looking at the life like, wow, like this shit is so much bigger than me. I want to start learning other people's perspective because that's how you become a genius. Like, when you can understand as much as angles as possible, like, instead of yourself. Man, take the drink.
There's many angles.
Many angles. Who said anything about a guy?
Whoa. Pause.
I said many angles.
No, like y'all know
angles, like,
you know Cam and Mace. Killer Cam and Mace, they got their little shit. They always be saying pause. That shit be funny as fuck.
For random as shit.
Yeah, he be like, you close the door, pause.
That shit don't even make sense.
In high school, it used to be like that all the time. Like, bro, you really gay. You thinking like that, bro. Everything.
It's like, man, I gotta eat. Oh, pause.
Yeah, how is that even fucking?
Yeah,
that's not
exactly.
even good.
Why you thinking like that, bro? Like,
Oh fuck.
that
Nah,
shit funny.
I agree with you though. That fucking, it's not for everyone. I'll say that it's not for everyone, but like the psychedelics and shit, it definitely does open you. Like it fucking makes you think on a different level.
You did LSD?
I've done LSD.
Yeah,
I've done mushrooms. Those are the only two I've done.
Yeah, me too.
FBI. You heard
Stop
that?
kicking in the door.
Yeah.
No, but G shit. And anybody I met that done those, I feel like they're open minded. Like, like,
well, and even because I've talked to a few people that have done it and didn't like it, but like kind of came away understanding like why, like you can see why people do it a little bit more often and shit like
this
that.
This nigga jumped in the fucking river, bro. Like,
feeling one with nature and
bro,
shit.
No, like, look, bro, he was having a bad trip. Like,
shit.
He was like, bro, I just want to die. Like, his name, I ain't gonna say his name, but
Damn.
it was me and my homeboy Mike, dog, and like, this nigga jumped in the river. I had to jump in and get this nigga. And he's like, let me go, just let me go. Like, yo, this nigga is tripping, bro. Like, but
You saved them
said,
from the flow.
But like you said, he was saying like, I don't like that shit. Like I had a bad, but he was like, but I realized that my truth. Like he's like, I'm really fucking depressed. He's like, I really wanted to kill myself. He's like, I never believed that shit until he's like, when I did it, I kind of like heard my inner thoughts. I was like, exactly.
Well, because like for me at least, like it kind of just like melts away any type of like shame you have about certain thoughts and shit like that. And you could just kind of really express yourself really like without any type of like feeling biased towards one answer or the other. You just like, this is how I feel, and just kind of like and not feel any type of way about it. This is just how I'm feeling. And it, like
out of body.
Like you said, it really does kind of like.
So side note, take it if you're happy.
Yeah, right. You can get that. Have some friends with you.
Real shit. But
if
like,
he would have been gone.
But real like, and anybody that I talk to is like, listen, if you're not happy with yourself, if you don't feel like you're able to reel yourself in mentally, I wouldn't suggest it.
Like I'll say, psychedelics enhance how you're feeling. So if you're feeling bad, that bitch gonna enhance the bad feeling.
Especially something like LSD that's like
that shit's
super.
Strong.
That shit will like.
And
like,
you can't run away. Like hours.
You're in that bitch.
Hours. Yeah, like hours, bro. Like it's over. It's over, bro. Like you can't run anywhere, dog.
Oh, shit,
don't go inside. Like I like to stay outside. You go inside, it's like everything just looks so
just boxed
weird.
in.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck.
Mushrooms isn't as bad. It's a little bit more mild and like you can. It's a lot more chill. Like if you're really trying to trip like that, you gotta fucking take a lot.
Yeah.
LSD, it's synthetic, so you don't really, depending on who you're getting it from and how much they dose it out and shit, one thing could, you know, be chill.
Yeah.
One tab could be the fucking trip of your fucking
Yeah.
life. You just kind of don't know. So that's why I kind of try. Like, I stay away from that, and I try to, you know, stick more with the shrooms and shit like that, and more natural shit. But I mean, it does. I mean, again, for me, it's kind of giving me the same type of, you know, just open-mindedness about shit. Like, I know who I am as a person. I'm comfortable with myself. Like, I know, you know, as far as morally and what my standards are, where I stand and all that shit. And like, if you don't know that, I don't know what you need to do to figure that out, but figure that shit out, because then a lot of these fucking, you know, feeling depressed, you know, the addiction of social media, all that shit that kind of adds to that, the negativity in society is like, you just don't care as much. You know, you still might have your Instagram, you still might fucking pay attention, but like, you really learn to just like, it doesn't mean anything.
It kind of unplugs you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're not so attached to everything type shit.
Like the Matrix, right?
Bro, I'm telling you. Like, I only did that shit
Real
3
shit.
times. Like, but I did it first when I was 25. Because I always believed that shit would fry your brain or make you stupid or fuck you up. But
This is your brain on drugs.
but like you said, bro,
Those
like,
commercials are fucking wild.
yeah, when they got the eggs fried and shit.
This is your brain on
Hey,
drugs.
they got me. Like,
Fuck.
cause like you said, like, bro, I had a very spiritual experience, and it was like,
Real shit.
it's like I found out who I was. Like,
Yeah.
can't hide that
Fucking
shit.
Put
You
your
find
feet
your
in the
spirit
grass
animal?
and
You
shit.
said what?
You find your spirit animal?
This nigga, no, like, but no, like G shit. It's like an out of body experience. I felt like
Feel
I
one
was
with
in
the
my
universe,
soul.
bro.
Yeah, like
feel
I was
one with
looking
the
at me
universe.
like, you're just my vessel. Like, I'm in the spirit parish right now. Like, it's like, that's what you said, and it's so free. Like, you don't have like, oh, I shouldn't say, like, you don't get no gut feeling.
Yeah.
Like, everything that happened just happened, bro. Like,
You take LSD before?
nah, he's not with
Nah,
that shit.
cause so you
I
can,
be trying to
but see,
get
look,
it.
but you can do this sober though. Like even
Yeah,
that,
you're right.
You
You're
can.
right.
like
You're
right now, you could say in your mind, you could say No Hangover podcast. You could say it without your mouth, and you could hear it without your ears.
Yeah.
That right there is you tapping into your spirit. You're like, oh, okay, I'm a spiritual being.
No, you're right, because we
Yeah.
have the receptors for it. Like, we have the chemicals in our body to get naturally
Yeah.
high. But
Yeah, because all you do is when you take the drug, you heighten the
but
natural
my-
shit you
but
already have. Yeah.
My argument is, I feel like with the food we eat, with the air we drink, with the water we drink, we don't have them pure things, so we need that tab.
A little assistant.
Because we're
McDonald's.
so fucking what? even
Stop
the,
eating
even
McDonald's.
the water, you can't get away from it. The shit you
Yeah.
take a shower with, nigga, you brush your
Yeah.
teeth with, like, you drink, like,
That's true.
The radio waves in the
yeah,
satellite.
it fucks you up. So I honestly feel like, for me, at least for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but when I get LSD, I feel like that shit like brought what they've been depleting me out, and then, like, I just been vibrating like on that frequency for, like, I don't know, it's just crazy, bro.
That's
Like,
when you started rapping, huh?
yeah, hey,
Yeah, he putting it together. He putting it together. He got the puzzle pieces.
hey, like,
shit.
but
It all
yeah,
makes sense now.
yeah, like, man, I don't know. I just felt like,
No, but the funny thing, like you said originally,
yeah,
why I've never done LSD, for instance, is because the other term for LSD,
it's acid.
And I was like, why the fuck would I
Which,
wanna
I
do
mean, it
something
makes
called
sense
acid?
because it
This
like
is
just
your
kind
brain.
It really, but like in the sense of like it melts your fucking insecurities away. It melts your fucking like perception on what society is. It melts that away,
I agree, bro. Like,
bro.
like,
This is about to turn into a fucking
yeah, debate. No, but like, for real, though, like,
for the thumbnail picture,
like, if you do acid, LSD, whatever you want to call it, that motherfucker will show you who you are.
real shit.
And I don't
mean-
think people can handle that shit.
And
bro.
listen, that was we've also talked about that as far as like
disclaimer: we do not approve of any drug use.
I mean, I want to try other type of like psychedelics, like peyote. I definitely want to try fucking DMT.
I want to do
or something.
Peyote,
psycho
what the fuck?
tea.
Ayahuasca.
Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
I want to do that
Yeah, I
shit.
want
What?
to try that shit, but
Vasca, Masca,
That's what
Vasca.
ayahuasca,
Indians
it's like a
do.
tea and
Basquiat.
shit. But they have like
Shit,
shaman.
pain.
Throw up, like,
Nah.
literally purge.
Real shit, real shit. But like
Nah,
a lot
say
of
hell
those have
no,
like
fuck
fucking
that.
like shamans and shit that will fucking like be there and walk you through the whole process and shit.
Shamans, damn, that shit's spiritual.
But what he's saying,
Follow the blood. Follow the blood.
this is my argument. Like, I feel like everybody that's been like a potential, like, I even think Jesus did psychedelics.
Of course,
Because,
no fucking shit.
like, they say he went into the the desert and cactuses are known to have
The
that.
fire bush too.
And
This is the part that the Christians skip.
no, but this is just my view on it.
How dare you?
Yeah, right.
The blasphemy.
But hey, this is just my view. I feel like he went out, he found that shit. He woke up and was like, yo, this is how the world is not supposed to be. He went and told people.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how he had his awakening. And like you said, they said the burning bush.
Yeah.
And even Buddha, like he went in the forest. Like, why they always go into nature?
Hey,
Like,
fuck, cuz.
the Indians, the motherfuckers smoke. They just they just do the toad. They do them tea and shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, there's a reason.
Yeah, even
why
listen,
motherfuckers doing that.
dolphins will hit pufferfish to excrete like some
to
type of poison,
hallucinate.
and it like
Exactly.
gets them high. Jaguars do that shit in the
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah,
forest
yeah.
too. I forget
I've
what
seen
plant
that
it
shit.
is, but
Oh,
they'll
shit.
eat like the leaf of a
Shit.
plant. And there's video of like the jaguars eating the plant and then just tripping balls, like staring up at the stars on their belly, like tripping balls.
I want to
Real
say
shit.
monkeys do it too. They have
Yeah.
like some fruit or some shit they drink, and them motherfuckers be
Yeah,
fucked up.
and,
Like, they
that's
be
the thing.
falling over and
If
shit.
animals in nature are doing that shit, like,
Is that-
like that's a like. I'm not again. It's not for everyone, but
Yeah.
like it's something that is more natural.
Imagine a monkey like you grab a banana, act like it's a gun. Like,
That's
Boo.
the start of evolution right there.
But like, man, I'm just saying, like you saying, it's grown like us, bro. Like even LSD, it's a synthetic of psilocybin.
well, hold on.
Psilocybin.
Pause for you. Back to the monkey thing. Y'all ever heard? I know you heard, but you ever heard? What's the book called when they said that they think monkeys are primates?
8 shrooms to get conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it called? You know, because you watched Joe
Food
Rogan.
for thought or
Yeah.
some shit.
Damn.
No,
I
no.
forget what it's called, but
I
yeah,
have the
it's
damn
it's
book,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's the theory pretty much. Oh man, I forget what the theory's called, but what it is that what people think is like how we got to modern man and how the brain developed to what it is now is that a group of primates found some type of psychedelics, mushrooms, ate them, and then they had the trips and they were able to start, over thousands of years, like developing language, developing culture,
Being conscious
tools
of what
and
they're
shit.
doing, like-
exactly.
We're playing with shit. Like we could do
Damn,
something.
I need to
Yeah,
look this shit
it's
up.
called Food Guides.
Food guy.
Yeah.
Now, I have the damn book.
It's called Food Guides. I think so. Or God, yeah, Food Guides. It's a mushroom as the cover. But as we look this up, coming to you soon,
it's called Food
Friday,
Guides.
May 26th, Deja Vu Hookah Lounge, on the corner of Goldenrod and University.
I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Food guys.
See?
I have this.
Who
bitch
remember the
sitting on
title?
that shit.
The stoned
Without
ape
LSD.
theory. That's what it's called. The stoned ape
That's
theory.
a theory.
Yeah, so that's the theory of that the apes ate some type of psychedelics. They fucking had the fucking trip. They're fucking, oh my God, they're seeing the world for what it really is and what they're capable of. And then, that's developed into what modern man
And
is.
I can believe it because doing it, I'm like, it does like give you a very strong sense of self. Like
For real.
and
You left your
the
monkey
world.
self.
No,
I'll just play.
I'll be for real, bro. Like that shit is serious, bro. Like I feel like that shit.
Like no more monkeying around.
Yeah, no more monkey. I feel like it enhanced my IQ. Like they say it make you dumber. I feel like that shit made me so much smarter. Like
I ain't gonna lie. When he said that, I was like, oh, maybe, but
But the thing is, too, I mean, intelligence, the way that people view intelligence is different. Like, you could be super smart in fucking computers and fucking IT shit, but not know a fucking lick about being a handyman. But that doesn't make you dumb. That just doesn't,
Yeah.
you're super smart in this, intelligent in that.
But see, what I feel like is like life. Like
And that's kind of the point that I was getting at.
Yeah, I feel like psychedelics hype me up in life. Like it made because I could like look at people and just like see. Like I feel like I couldn't do that shit before.
You
Like,
can see where people are kind of like where their vibe
Exactly.
is, like
I
where their
could
fucking
read
heads
them.
at and
Like,
shit.
cause
so
I'm
so like
I feel
Spider-Man or like Doctor
Man,
Strange.
no,
The Spidey
right.
senses.
You look, you
tingling.
like,
bro, like
senses.
Lucy.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
become one with the fucking bro. Like you ask this nigga like seriously. Like I'll go outside, bro, and just stare at Mother Nature. Like
Yeah, Mother Nature.
nigga,
Mother Nature. That's that Florida right there. Mother Nature.
like ants, wasps, and shit. Like I'll be like, don't kill them, bro. Like just chill. I would never
them
like
out.
that.
Just fucking
Yeah,
chill
I would
them out and
never
shit.
like that. Like I did.
But you
like,
fuck niggas. Yeah, we will.
Hey, fuck,
We will
I'll kill
kill-
a wasp.
My
I'll kill a
rule
wasp.
is
If
don't
that shit
come-
gets in the house,
Don't
I'll kill
come
a
to the
wasp.
house. That, I'm gonna say,
I'll kill a wasp.
Hey,
Any
y'all think alike.
no, right?
good.
Any animal, like ant, anything. rules off limits. You come to the house.
It's like you don't see me going into your fucking beehive.
You fucked up.
Hey, that's a good skit. Like the one's out and you about to no, let him breathe. As soon as he comes in the house, like, man, no, fuck that killer.
No, that's not it. Like, no sympathy. But if you outside, I feel like
I'm in your house now.
Yeah, I gotta respect you because this is your work.
Man, that'll be hilarious. Play the music and everything.
There we go. We're gonna start fucking writing skits over here. Watch out.
What?
Hey,
For real. But see, psychedelics.
Freemindzzz. Here you go. Sticks with the theme.
For real.
Freemindzzz, no hangover. Bam.
Hey, yeah,
That
that
shit
shit
crazy.
is fucking.
No hangover from a free mind. Hey.
Bye out. Damn. Yeah, those fucking psychedelics will fucking do something to you, but.
Yes.
But I mean, like you said, there's other ways to fucking, be. And the easiest thing you do is just start being real with yourself. Easy in terms of like you don't need any outside substance or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hard in the sense of like,
you gotta swallow.
you gotta
that
start
shit.
fucking, being honest with
Pause.
yourself.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, that was
But for real, like, you gotta fucking.
I knew it.
Y'all looked at each other and he's like, damn, you got me.
I knew you gonna say that shit.
But the hardest thing is, being, honest with yourself and telling yourself the truth and like really like, hey, this is the reality of what I am, my life is, like what's going on around me, the consequences of my choices, all that shit.
Yeah.
And doing that sober is hard. So that's why it's like
and I, like I said, like I feel like psychedelics, like ever since I did it, no matter what, I don't have to keep getting high. Like it's implanted in my fucking head.
That's
like
just there.
I could never go into that pity mentality.
You can't regress back.
You'll
to
never
that.
be the same.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
in a good way too, bro.
Real
Like,
shit. But
You're
like,
now entering the twilight zone.
Because I want to do, but it's like you said, you have to already have it. Because I was already pretty much real with myself.
you have to have
already.
you're gonna have that. You got to take that first step.
Yeah, you can't just take LSD and be like, all right.
Because then it's gonna be a mind fuck. It's
Exactly.
gonna be a mind fuck. You gotta go in with like this is how I feel about myself. I don't
Exactly.
like this. I might like this. I'm not sure if I am this or not. But like, again, some people can do that naturally, and more props to them if you can figure that out on your own, like with nothing. You figure out what you are in this life. But most people need a little push.
Yeah,
Most people need a fucking.
That's my theory. I feel like they deplete us so much that LSD kind of like
shoots you through the
brings it,
fucking
like-
roof.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, shit, I'll be vulnerable. Like, ask this nigga.
Oh, no.
Like, now I'm saying on the sake of proving the point. Like, I used to be scared as fuck of like movies and like he knows like.
You giving them too much info.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, but that's what LSD.
Quality content.
That's what LSD do. Like, I'm so comfortable with myself, I don't give a fuck. But I
The
used to be
CIA sitting there like,
I was so scared of that shit, right? So like when I did LSD, I was seeing faces like in the moon and shit, like from movies and shit.
that's Kid
Bruh.
Cudi. Man on the moon.
No, but like, but it's like it was like a strong sense because I was like, you know what? This is my high. This is my life. That's how I
Ooh,
kind
my
of took it.
high.
Like I can control how I react to things. Like, yeah, I might see that shit, but I'm not scared. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Like, but what I'm trying to say is like that's how you gotta look at life. Like when shit happens to you, it's all how you react.
Yeah.
Like the same shit can happen to you. You react, your life can go this way. Like I could have fucking started tripping. Like about fuck. And I could have had a bad trip, but I started laughing.
Yeah.
Like, and I did it by myself too. I'm laughing. I'm walking in fucking Blanchard Park in the middle of the fucking night, nigga, like by myself, like laughing, like, bro, like,
How
wow.
are you laughing? Like, or like,
No, I was laughing loud because I
he's like the Joker.
and somebody looking at me, they're like, this nigga is crazy. Like, don't do drugs. But it was like an empowering moment, like, bro, like I can control how I react to anything.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes you strong.
Real shit
That
though.
type shit.
Real shit though.
Now, I'm joking, but yeah, he's giving his testimony. It's real shit.
No, I'm saying
Real
like
shit.
that shit is
I
real.
mean, you're an older brother. You gotta fuck with him, right?
Yeah, right.
I do it with everybody. I'll take a serious moment and break it down a little bit
Yeah.
with some humor. You gotta have some comic relief.
Yeah, you can't be too serious all the time.
Right, nigga gonna cry. Shit.
But he's like, man,
I was reborn again. Then.
This nigga
fuck.
green for that.
you good, Jacob?
Chill.
Working on my breathing.
Focusing on.
Oh, so you say breathing. A good tip for y'all and anybody watching, like, you could think all day, like you can think like how I want to be, where I want to be, law of attraction. But physically, what you should do is like picture, like if you had $10 million right now, how would you be breathing? Like picture 10, 1, 0, comma 0, 0, 0, comma 0, 0, 0 in your account. When you be breathing like,
Chill.
right?
Relax.
That's what you gotta tell
world.
your cells in your body.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking what you want, breathe like you have what you want already.
Yeah.
That helps.
That's hey.
It helps me.
That's
And that
yeah.
shit
That's
is
good
hard.
advice.
It's
That's
like
good
it's
advice.
fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Basically, but
Real
it's
shit.
hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
But that's what attracts you to that thing.
No, you're right.
But if you're having anxiety and you're like, man, I don't have it yet, man, well, I don't have it. That's just coming more with it,
And
more situation. But if you're like, I have it, like it just attracts you. Then you'll meet this person coming to you.
Exactly.
Who is this? But we met each other, like
Real shit.
we're on the way up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And to break off what you're saying, like the universe don't know yes or no. Like whatever you're feeling, that's what it reacts to. That's why negative and positive is dangerous. Because if you're like, I don't want that, and this is something this nigga
Love,
tell
hate.
me every day. Like if you be like, I hate this, I don't like that. The universe don't know that you don't like that. It's like, but you're attracting it. You're feeling like, oh, I hate. So like,
So
okay,
it's
he
just
wants to
giving you-
feel like
yeah.
that.
Or you feel anxious. That's how you can predict something. Something's gonna come and it's gonna make you anxious.
And you like the universe is like, okay, that's what we feel. But if you doing what you saying, like, I got it. They're like, okay, we're gonna put him in situations where he's like, I'm good, I got it. Like, and that shit is real. It sounds so simple and like, duh.
It's
like,
simple,
anybody can do that,
but it's not
so
easy.
hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard to really
Yeah.
believe that shit.
Yeah.
It's definitely not easy, but I do that shit like even when I'm feeling sick. I'll tell myself I'm good. I feel great. I'm lying to myself clearly because I'm like fuck, I can't even breathe. But it's it's a trick to your mind. You just be like I feel good. And like you said, take a couple deep breaths. You're like I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
breathe how you would when you were feeling good.
And then,
You know, it come.
That shit is real.
comes back.
Yeah.
And even look at y'all journey. Look how many people fell off from your life, came in your life. Things fell off. It's all just keep going. Like trust me, you're gonna get the right people.
Man,
with people.
yeah, I mean, especially and for people that have been listening, like I'm sorry to fucking keep on harping on it, but like this past year for me has been extremely fucking trying. It's like, and I mean, for one thing or another, this has kind of been the most consistent thing in my life as far as like, I know it's there, like obviously friends and family and shit like that, but like just kind of
Your purpose on
yeah, it is there's some times where I get fucking frustrated. There's some times where, and Jacob can fucking attest to that shit. There's some times where I feel like I'm a fucking pain in the ass to deal with, but it's like,
It's quite annoying.
but it's like
Everybody is, because you get annoyed at yourself. So you're gonna get annoyed at other people.
yeah. So it's like I look at it, I see where I'm at, I see where we're going, I see that what it can be, and that's kind of what gives me that like, all right, bet. Like when I get anxious, when I get in those times, it's like I know I'm on the right path. At least I know, like, even if this shit don't work out, it's like I know that I was at least doing what I needed to do to get to a certain point.
Don't even think about it not working out.
And that's kind of what I need to get out of my head. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I need to fucking.
And bro, I feel you because this nigga tell me this shit, and for the people who I know that thinking the same way, I'll be thinking like, man, that's
Ooh,
bullshit.
see, I'm getting
like,
chills.
like I like that's bullshit. Like think happy that man, get the fuck. I got life. Like you know what the fuck I just went through, but it's like nah, like
You gotta
that's
take a
just
step
gonna
back.
keep you in that
You
fucking
gotta take
mindset.
that step back
Listen,
and fucking.
that's why you gotta free your mind. Once because you can even get what you want, but if you're getting what you want with anxiety, fear, worry, you'll get what you want with anxiety, fear, worry. You'll be at the top, have money, and you'll be sitting there like, I'm still not happy. You know why? Because on that path there, you're worrying, you're stressed.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna bring people in there. It's gonna give you that same feeling, same thing. So just keep going. You're going consistency, and that's why I told y'all when y'all took a break, I was like, keep going.
Yeah.
Y'all got it. Like y'all got the conversations. Y'all love it. Y'all got a couch. Hey, that might seem small, but that's the big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the
y'all
mics.
niggas out here doing chairs and shit.
Yeah, they got couches, right? Hey, all y'all chill.
Gotta
Yeah.
be comfortable, shit.
You know, y'all got the shirts, you got the guests, like you keep going, you know? AD left, y'all still going, like
We
you know.
started with a fucking foldable table and 2 mics.
I seen it in the early, but I was already doing big when I came.
Yeah.
So
So it definitely,
y'all had with Jordan,
yeah.
you know. So
Man,
Just
that's
keep
still
going.
that's still the brother right there.
yeah, I'm not saying he
Yeah,
fell
no,
out, but I'm
but
just
yeah,
saying,
people. I mean, it is just just a matter of again, just knowing what you want and damn.
He died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the mask. We ain't fearing no corona.
Fuck.
We sipping on Jack, man. We ain't on no corona.
Bud Light lost his money over Jawanda.
Because it was a girl, but he had a boner. On this mic.
Word. Yeah. Next time we have you guys on too, we need to do a little freestyle, get y'all freestyling and shit like that. But yeah, man, this was fun. We fucking talked about you guys, your music. We talked about fucking opening up our minds. You know, if you want to take drugs, do it with caution. All that shit. So before we head out, you know, go ahead and give your Instagram, your social medias, all that shit.
All right, so we got D.2. I'm sorry, damn, I fucked up. We got D.Law 2 Raw. So D.LAW 2 RAW.
And then the ignorant intellect. The _ignorant _intellect. And that's my Instagram.
And then the Freemindzzz page is Freemindzzz with 3 Z's 407 for the O.
And just a quick little side note, I had 3 Z's because you sleep and we trying to wake you up.
Wake up, what?
Yeah,
Wake up, what?
And Friday, what's this Friday? The 20 what? The
26th.
This Friday at Deja Vu.
Yeah.
It's a night you won't forget.
Yes, sir.
That's why they call it Deja Vu.
We'll be there supporting y'all, smoking some hookah, maybe drinking a little bit. Who knows? But come check them out.
Appreciate
come check us
that.
out. Thank you guys again for coming through.
Thank you.
Definitely look forward to having you guys back on. This was a good time. And Jacob, you want to say anything before we head out?
Jacob
Friday I
tired.
won't be sick, so I'll feel good.
Hey,
Just listen to some good music.
more health.
And then, yeah, for sure, more health. You know, hopefully we'll all have a great time this Friday. And hopefully all y'all who are watching, come out and support.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody love everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
I appreciate
Deuces.
Free your mind, bitch. I feel new today. My chick just let me hit. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Just got paid like I'm rich. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Turning up with my friends. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Push the whip like a Benz. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. My chick just let me hit. She came 5 times. Then I got mine. My account online got me seeing dollar signs. Hopped in my new ride. Oh shit, the gas dropped down a couple dimes. Thank God. This month I ain't gotta do no crime. Just picked up another job. All my bills paid on time. Might hit the mall, throw on a G-Shock. Get my baby shoes with the matching socks. None of my people got shot by them stupid ass cops. They don't know how to box. Plain paper on my head like I'm signed to the rock. I'm cold too, my blood's blue. I'm Destiny's child. I'm a survivor if my dollar's low. I'm pulling all nighters. My flow's tighter than thick chicks. Squeezing designer, virgin vaginas. Outfit on scuba divers, causing big waves like a tidal. My streams on Apple and Tidal. You gon' need Geico. I spit holy water. Verses belong in Bibles. 40 days, 40 nights. Bunch of shows, bunch of flights. Hoes wanna kiss and bite. Holyfield and Mike. Niggas wanna fight. Miller and Mike. I guess that's your life when you ballin' like Mike. When you livin' the life.
New phone, who is this? I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Motherfuck what they say. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. New tattoos, fresh ink. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. I got too much exotic. I ain't talking to you today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Niggas don't know, niggas too slow. I'ma blow, I'ma glow, I'ma show, I'm a pro. High not low, lose hell no. I'm the shit, no blue balls, I ain't no crib. Fucking a whip and give her bliss and then just miss. Got too many hoes on me like Swiss. Bust through the dough, I want more. Fuck being a rookie, I been here before. I'm a bet, won't fight in they woes. Won't
don't be silent, but I do like my hoes quiet. Paint her face, she don't say nothing like a mine. Did you get that line? Fucking never mind. Got other shit on my mind. They try to take your pride. Woman, a man, stand for your right. This world just a disguise. You create your life. Your actions defy who you are in the universe eyes. Most everything is time, so please don't waste mine. Did it up that, being high, being numb and feel alright. But I wanna be alive, cause I know I could touch the sky. Like Kanye back in 05, when I used to ride my bike, thinking I knew everything about life. I knew it was a star, only thing I got right. Always had the fire in me, let it burn, ain't talking to these are my confession. Free spirit, don't wear protection. I wanna feel the connection. I love women, what can I say? Problems of a deep thinker who love creamy pussy. Fuck 2 hoes in one day. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Dump my baggage, I lost weight. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. I said fuck that job, I quit. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. The year match my whip. I feel new today. I feel new today. I feel new today. Fuck yesterday. 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 I feel new today. Hey, 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 yeah, bitch. Hey, 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 yeah, bitch. Hey, 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 yeah, bitch. Hey, free your mind, bitch. Free your mind.